Hello Aquarius, thanks for being here. Welcome to my channel, Emily Tarot. This is a general reading for anyone with prominent Aquarius placement in your chart. So let's see what comes through. Alright.
I feel like you guys may be getting a little frustrated, a little bored, and a little aggravated, and a little bit bummed out with something that's going on in your life right now. Whenever I get this Four of Cups in the middle especially, I just feel like you're like, I don't know, that kind of thing. But here's the thing, you all, this is not going to be an issue much longer. Here comes an opportunity, okay? With the Four of Cups, with this boredom, with this kind of aggravation or not knowing or whatever this is that you guys are going through, comes a new opportunity. There's always that fourth cup that's kind of showing you, here, pay attention to me. If you'll pay attention, you guys might be able to grab a hold of it and run with it. Now, let's look at all the other beautiful cards in this reading. You've got this Six of Wands, which is about victory, success, achievement. This is also about you guys possibly getting promotions, taking on a leadership role. Maybe it's even your own business, your own company, but maybe this is a manager or, a top of the line leader in one way or another. Supervisor or something to that extent, a foreman. So I feel like that there are going to be new things coming in for you guys that you guys are going to be ecstatic about. When I look at it this way, I've got communications coming in for you all, swift communications. So some sort of news, some sort of opportunity, some sort of information, news that may be helping you in different ways. And then I get a Three of Pentacles. Now this particular Three of Pentacles is something that maybe you guys are wanting to do. This could be a new job of some sort, a new career, a new change in different ways. A lot of times when I see the Three of Pentacles, it can be something that's more like a hobby or something that you're wanting to learn, a new skill possibly, some kind of a training course or taking a class on something. But it's also about doing something that you guys enjoy doing. So I have a feeling that for some of you all, you're going to be changing jobs, changing careers, getting promotions, and possibly even doing something on the side. That's kind of how I feel. Sometimes with this Three of Pentacles, a hobby turns into something where you can make money at. Or you as you get older, you decide you want to switch careers in general, and you go with something totally different because it's something that you enjoy doing. Because every once in a while, you all, we get kind of burnt out on the same things day after day after day after day, and you itch. You have this craving to do something different. So for some, you guys are wanting some kind of a new job, a new career, and to learn something new, to keep your mind active and to just do something that is fun for you for a change instead of something that you have to do. Now, whenever I get this Six of Swords, this is you guys moving forward, right? So I get this Three of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, and then this Knight of Cups. Now this could be an actual person. You guys could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces possibly. Right above it is your sign, which is an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So I have a feeling that some of you all may be dealing with a water sign, but he can also stand for very kind and caring and considerate, but it can also be a little bit romantic too. So you guys may be finding yourself in some kind of a romance situation. Somebody may ask you out on a date. Somebody may be giving you roses or something to that extent. Maybe if you're online dating, you may be finding someone soon that may be interesting you. But now on the flip side of this, he could be a person that you guys are dealing with that could be helping you move forward in something that you guys are wanting to do at this time. Look at it this way, okay? I've got this Justice. I've got the King of Swords and the Knight of Cups. This Justice card, you all, I believe is a blessing that's coming in for you guys. You know how sometimes you just feel like things have never been acknowledged for you, and for one reason or another, or sometimes this is something that has been in the back of your mind for a long time, that you just felt like you never had any closure about. Sometimes this is about a court system. So if you guys have a court case or a legal system, something legal going on, you guys could be getting the better end of the deal, of the stick. So I just feel like on the flip side of that, even with the Justice card, this is about possibly, hold on, it's definitely about balance and about you guys feeling more balanced out. But it could also be more about rules, laws, regulations, something that hasn't made you feel, hold on, let me think of how to word this. Maybe this is something that your job, your work, your community, your city, your state, your country, some kind of laws or rules that have held you back, or that you just didn't think that it was very fair. And now all of a sudden something may change, and you guys can step back now and say, thank goodness that changed, because that changes a lot of different things. So this Justice card is the blessing I'm talking about, because I feel like a lot of you guys have unfinished business in some ways. Other people have want some sort of change that may be coming in that stands for fairness. And others, it's about just feeling more balanced and feeling better about the way things are happening around you, and the way you feel about your safety, your security, and your environment. So I just think that this Justice card is huge for you guys at this time, and I think you guys are going to feel very blessed when it's all said and done, for many different reasons. So look at it this way, right? You've got this possibly promotion, possibly a new business or leadership role. You've got this Ace of Pentacles that's all about feeling good about your safety and your security and your environment. You feel blessed with this. It could be good fortune, but it could also just be about having your family or in a better or a safer community or environment in general. It can also be about your finances. I'll say that too. Could go hand in hand with this 6. And then you've got this balance, and you've got this something coming in that's in your favor, some kind of fairness that you guys are going to be able to just take a big sigh and breathe a little easier, a lot easier, I should say. So I'm going to take a card real quick for this 4 of Cups, because honestly, this is the only kind of card that you guys may be going through this little bit of, I don't know, kind of situation. You know, sometimes when you have your hopes set on something and it just doesn't work out the way you think it will, as quick as you think it will, then it kind of gets a little frustrating, and you get a little bored, and you get a little, I don't know, situation. And that's how I'm feeling with this 4 of Cups. Let's take a card for that real quick, okay? The Fool card. How do you like that? Hold on. Fool's about taking on a new journey, a new adventure, right? Taking a leap of faith, doing something different. And that kind of goes hand in hand, you all, with what I was saying with this 3. And you guys moving forward. Change your focus, ask for help from others. See these 2 cards right here? Sometimes we get so focused on things that we may need to look outside the box. We may need to gain other people's perspective. We may need to see things in different ways. We may need to, instead of just looking straight forward, we may need to look around us, right? And sometimes even turn around and look behind us. Because some things, even though that you feel like they're clear, they may not be as clear as you think they are. So I'm almost feeling like that's for some of you guys, and maybe that's where that 4 comes in. you're kind of a little bit bored with what's going on in your life right at this moment, or it's not happening fast enough, or you're wanting to do something different, and you may need to change your focus on what exactly it is that you guys are trying to accomplish, that you guys are trying to move forward with. And if it's realizing that you're wanting to take this leap of faith and do something completely different and take on this new adventure, then it may lead you to other greener pastures, right? And a lot of times when we get tunnel vision, we just kind of look straight forward and we don't pay attention to the sides or to behind us, or other things. You just kind of have that path in front of you, and you don't pay attention to what else is around you. It may be time to change your focus, because when you do, this could actually lead you to a lot better place in one way or another, whether it's a better job, a better business, a better community, a better way of living, a better, safer environment for you, your family, your safety and security. And then I have this: ask for help from others. This is going to be different for everyone. So when I see this ask for help from others, this could be ask for physical help. Ask somebody to help you move, for instance. Ask somebody to help you open this new community business that, it will help the whole community. That could ask for help from your people at your church, possibly. Maybe this is even asking someone for their expertise. You know how you may be really good at one thing or 10 things, but you're not really good at this particular thing that you need to have done. Maybe it's build a website or something like that. And you start going around to the people that you know and say, hey, can you help me? Can you help me? Can you help me? So sometimes asking for help is asking for other people's expertise and their what they do for a living and what they're really good at. They can help you faster than anything. And sometimes this is physical strength that you may need at this time. So this can go in different directions for different people. But I do believe that you guys may be at a point somewhere in the very near future to where if you do need help in one way or another, whether it's somebody's what they do for a living and they can help you, or their physical strength, don't hesitate to ask them, you all. I'm almost positive that they'll help you if you ask, okay? So don't hesitate. Don't think, well, I hate to bother and all this other stuff. I think they'll be happy to help you. I really do. I'm going to stop there, and I'm going to take one for this Knight of Cups. I'm trying to figure out if this is an actual person or if this is, look at that, 8 of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, moving forward. Moving forward, doing something that you enjoy, moving forward and making it your career, your business, your main income. This is like your main job, something that you've mastered. So I'm almost feeling like you guys may be taking something that you have fun doing and that you enjoy and that you're passionate about, and you're going to make it into your career and actually make money on something that you enjoy. Hold on just a minute. Look at it like this, you all. Victory, success, achievement, and then you've got promotions and leadership roles and things like that. And then you've got taking on a new journey, and then you've got this 8 of Pentacles, like this could be your new job. You guys may find yourself getting opportunities coming in. Somebody may be handing you some opportunities. Somebody may be calling you or sending you emails, sending you texts. Maybe it's something that you stumble on the internet, and there may be something that you guys would be really good at and that you guys would be able to grab a hold of and run with. This could be something that's fun and exciting for you, but that you can make it into your job as well. And then I have this 8 of Wands saying swift communications, messages, news of some sort, long distance communications. You guys may be getting more options than you know what to do with, or more opportunities, and you guys would be able to pick and choose. But either way it goes, I feel like you're ready to take on this new adventure, right? And I also feel with that justice up there, there is definitely something coming in that's going to make you guys take this huge sigh of relief in one way or another. And it's going to balance out your life. And you don't expect it to, but it will. So, you know, sometimes when we don't feel like we're being treated fairly, or the laws, the rules, the regulations, whatever it is, that's just not in your best interest, and then all of a sudden if they change, and then you can kind of step back and say, thank goodness, because, you know, that was ridiculous. You know what I mean? Or maybe this is something that's been following you for a long time, and you just felt like there was never any closure on it. There was no justice that was ever done, and then now all of a sudden there may be something that can button up and put a closure to something that's been bothering you. Or it could be court systems. All in all, it's about balance, and your life is getting more balanced out. I feel like you're about to feel more safe, more secure, and you could possibly be moving to a new environment or a new community maybe as well, because you have this saying you're moving forward and you're not looking back. Possibly changing your job, your career, to something that you enjoy doing or something that you're really good at, and making it your main job, or your main, maybe a business, or maybe a new career change too. I have a feeling, you guys, that with this Four of Cups here in the middle, you guys have been focused on something specific that maybe you need to consider the what else is out there with this change your focus. Sometimes you get a little stagnated because you're so focused on this one thing, but if you'll just look around you and pay attention, there may be a lot more options out there for you guys, and you may need to switch gears a little bit, you know. And you may need to ask for help from others, and it could be totally different. It could be someone in your community, it could be a best friend, it could be someone in your family. You may need to ask for help from others. Don't hesitate if you need to, because I have a feeling they'll jump at the chance to help you in any way they can. And I really do believe you guys are ready to take on this new adventure, and I think you're going to be fantastic at it. Here is your energy too, you all. Now, this is definitely you and your energy, but it could also be someone's bringing you in opportunities, someone sending you these messages, or these communications, giving you offers or options that may be giving you guys new jobs or promotions, or a new way of living to a certain extent, and a new way of working to a certain extent too. But this is a beautiful reading, Aquarius. I hope you guys have enjoyed this today. Sometimes we just need to look around us and maybe think about other things or other possibilities. And when you do, I think you're going to have different things falling in your lap, and you're going to be able to pick and choose which one you want the most, right? And I think it's going to really balance you guys out and make you guys a lot happier in the long run. I really do. All right, you all, this is a beautiful reading. I hope you guys have enjoyed it today. Please keep in mind, if this does not resonate right at this moment, it may in the very near future. Sometimes it's right around the corner, and sometimes it's a little later on. Take care, you guys. I'll see you soon.